From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on this Friday, February 26th. It's really quiet down here, and you know, we had the sell-off yesterday and then we had the rally back, and that kind of set the tone for this morning's trade. The real big thing here is that the euro's a lot stronger. It's come off a little bit. It's only up about 60 right now, but it was up about 80, almost 100 points at one point. The DAX right now is up 66 points. It was up 83. We've come down a little bit, and the FTSE's up 76. You know, as far as we see, the way we see this, we're going into a weekend. New York has had 19 inches of snow in a day and a half. From what we're hearing from RIM, a lot of guys on Wall Street didn't even come in today. Some are trading manually from home, and some aren't trading at all. And really, the way you can really feel the effects of this snowstorm here in Chicago. You know, the market, the S&P is holding here, but we're going to go back to the same thing that we've been saying for the last couple of days. You know, investors, small investors, big investors alike are unsure what to do with the stock market here. You know, and there may be a lot of good reasons for that. One is the downgrades of, you know, there was further talk about downgrades by the S&P of Greece again. You know, that hit us yesterday, but that's kind of washed itself away today. But on the economic side, we had some decent reports this morning. A lot of these numbers came in better than expected, and right now the S&P is holding. Right now it's $1.30 lower at 11.01 even. So it's not holding all that well, but the range is really tight. And what we think is the way the market's going to do is we're going to back and fill a little bit and then rally a little bit into the end of the day. Now, on the other side of this is a trade that we call the walkaway trade. And this occurs on the end of a quarter or the end of a month, the last day. And what happens a lot of times is there will be a certain amount of buying left over associated with a quarter end or a month end, and that by 11 or 12 o'clock, that money's been used up, thus leaving the market a little vulnerable to a sell-off. We're not really sure here which way they're going to go. What we do know is there's a lot of buy stops above the market, and that was what this desk was trying to point out to its clients and on its equity report that it put out today. You know, one of the guys from Option Monster is saying something about a hockey game later in the day where the U.S. plays Norway, and over on the SIBO floor, that may pull down volumes a little bit as people go to watch TV more than trade the markets. We're not really sure about that. What we are sure about is that a lot of people probably will not be trading that late into the end of the quarter or into the end of the month here, and over on the rest of the floor it's pretty quiet. So, you know, with that in mind, the snowstorm in New York, that's all we're going to have for today. Oh yeah, and one other thing. I had my blooper the other day, and I had another blooper yesterday. Bloopers are now becoming a part of my life. I had to correct something. I said that the Royal Bank of Canada lost $5.5 billion, and it was really the Royal Bank of Scotland. And to my friends up in Canada that emailed me last night, I apologize. I'm sorry if I scared your portfolio a little.